Go. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip, just wet. Tell her run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell her run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip, just wet. Tell her run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell her run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are here. Oh, it is the 3 amigos in the house. Coach Bernard Brown,
yes, sir.
Coach Robert Bryant,
yes,
and Coach Deloach is on the telephone. Coach Deloach, Coach Rob Jiggy is on the phone. Glad to have everybody. We say share. And this is Ebony Sports Reporters. Now, we usually start out with Brittany Griner, but there's some breaking news. I was not able to get it to y'all, but it's tailored to somebody in particular. So Coach Rob Jiggy, guess what is happening? And Coach Bernard Brown gonna get into it. Coach Rob Brown gonna get into. Guess what? Daniel Snyder, owner of the Washington Commanders, say he got some dirt on Jerry Jones and the other coaches and owners in the NFL. So how you feel about that, a.k.a. Jerry Jones, as you know to everybody else, Coach Rob Jiggy? How you feel about that?
Hey, man, I saw it earlier, and Jerry just turned 80 today, and Jerry said, "Man, Daniel Snyder talking about a mafia. Man, he started talking about them owners. Man, they gonna come after Daniel Snyder. He'll come up missing, man. Jerry ain't trying to hear that message."
So, Coach Bernard Brown, what you think? Because again, Jerry Jones, they got dirt on them. They got dirt. Daniel Snyder said, "Hey, y'all think y'all got me? I done hired me, so I'm gonna turn into investigation on y'all too."
Yeah, man, it's getting ugly. You know what? Hey, all I'm gonna say is him. Whatever he got on them, he better hush, because trust me, he messed, especially with the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Trust me, you think they're American team for something, man. They got the Mafia and everybody else supporting them, so he better shut up. And you know what, y'all? You know what? What they got on him ain't got nothing to do with race. They got some. He probably got some deep stuff on him now. So he better be cool.
See there? I told y'all, Coach Bernard Brown, he gonna agree with Coach Rob Jiggy. See there? So, hey. Coach Robert Bryant, what's your thoughts with regards to this?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, and most people understand this. Money talk. And if you're sitting on about $1 million, $1 billion, you can clear a person out. You can clear a person out, and they're gonna miss it, and they become shark food. And I'm just, I'm gonna leave it at that. And you end up in the Atlantic Ocean. Now you don't see no more. I ain't got to do with it. But yeah. But Bernard paid off. Bernard got paid off. Julius all paid him off before he left. So I want y'all to know that.
It's easy to pay me off.
Where you got the money for that tie? You never seen him win no tie.
Hey,
he left him with a debit card.
Yeah,
let me say. No, y'all say. Jules say this. We like ESPN better than ESPN, so we dress to impress. And I don't know why RG got that bed behind him, but you ain't heard from me.
Hey. I'm traveling. I'm on the road like Rob Deloach. Rob, we're gonna have a show called Rob and Rob. Brown and Brown, Brown be Brown, and Rob and Rob. We just travel like that. We got like that in Rob Deloach. They just mad.
And Coach Julius Hall be sending mixed signals. He's going to say that he wanted people to wear jerseys and sports paraphernalia. So that's what he said. But we're gonna do this right here. FAMU is happy. They say FAMU is happy. Coach Rob Deloach, Coach Robert Bryant What's your thoughts on FAMU being happy with regards to see Coach Bernard Brown? See, these are the two wrong people right here to have on here for that right there. I told Coach Julius Hall, I said, I know it's going to be an issue when I talk about FAMU being happy because I already know the mindset. Coach Robert Bryant, you're the responsible one out the three tonight. What's your thoughts with regards to FAMU and their new athletic director?
Well, I'll put it like this here. I've known a number of people who have interviewed for that position. And this is my thing to FAMU. Y'all, and I've been in Tallahassee. I worked at Florida State. I know FAMU alum. So what I'm about to say, don't get mad at me because I'm just speaking from what I know, not what I heard. Y'all got a clean house. Y'all got a clean house. Y'all done went through how many presidents, how many VPs, how many athletic directors, and it's really your board of directors. Y'all got a clean house and let people do their job. And you got to stop paying folk under the table and getting kickbacks. Don't kill the messenger. It's just what I seen.
The opinions of Coach Robert Bryant are merely the opinions of Coach Robert Bryant. That is not the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporter. So we all know what he's talking about.
Hey,
my God.
Follow the money. Follow the money. I'll tell you this. Do a forensic audit.
Coach Rob Jiggy, what's your thoughts for FAMU is not happy with regard to their new AD?
Hey, man. All I saw was some pearly white teeth. And that was enough for me. And if I get a chance, I go across the tracks to see it for myself tomorrow.
Ooh, talk about them tracks. Ain't them tracks out. Y'all have heard the phrase. Hey, that's one thing. Tallahassee with them tracks. How they say in that movie with Maniga, the Negroes leave on this side and the other one on the other side.
But I'm excited for them. Hopefully to bring in, some stability at the university. I'm quite sure the kids that play sports, they're probably excited about it. But only time gonna tell. But everyone that comes in gets a story. So we're gonna see.
Okay. And now, Coach Bernard Brown, Lord Jesus. What's your thoughts with regards to FAMU being happy? Coach Bernard Brown, Lord Jesus.
Shit, I'm happy. Lord have mercy. Boy.
You had some toes.
Hey, they got this one right. They definitely got this one right, man. I'm telling you right now, boy. That lady, oh Lord, man. Hey, wait, RG, wait, man. Hey, I did my history on her, man. She not only she well qualified. She qualified. She done been to HBCU, CIAA, MEAC, and the WAC. Now that's a touchdown, And then she bringing Beauty and the Beast. She going to the beach, but she bringing beauty. Man, y'all ain't seen that woman? Hey, I'm just saying like that, Rob. Hey, Coach Rob. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, first, fifth, third.
So,
my God.
It is obvious that Ebony Sports Reporters are happy about FAMU AD also. They are happy.
We might transfer.
Oh, Lord. Yes, Okay. Yes, I knew Ebony Sports Reporters, some of the coaches would be quite happy. I knew that will occur.
Man.
And so
what you think about it, Jesus? What about you, Jesus? What you think about him?
I think she's a great athletic director.
You full of shit.
Okay. That's a great answer.
I know. Political correct. That's Jamal. That's Jamal all the way, boy. Ooh, you ain't gonna get nothing out here, boy. Shit, he need to run for governor of Georgia.
Hey, come on now, pray God.
Ooh, trust me. That boy.
So we say to everyone, share. And so now we move on. Savannah State University is happy also. Savannah State University is happy. We have a former linebacker from Savannah State, number 38, who plays for the Winnipeg Bombers and the CFL, the Canadian Football League. His name is Donald Rutledge. He's an alum of Savannah State. And then he had his last year eligibility. He then went on to Georgia Southern University and then got drafted. Was with the Arizona Cardinals and with the Colts. And now he's in Canada and he's in the running because now with regards to the All-Star game, that he's in the running as one of the people possibly to be a linebacker for the CFL All-Stars. And so they have a campaign for him. So Savannah State is happy. And we go to Coach Bernard Brown. What's your thoughts with regards to Savannah State being happy about that?
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I just spilled my damn talking about that damn woman and shit. I just spilled my beer on my.
Wipe it up.
I just spilled my beer on my electric.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hey, one of my lights, all my lights on. All right.
Well, we can come back to you because you know
He got excited. He got excited for that.
So, Coach Rob DeLoach, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
Well, I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't matter where you start. That's how you finish the race. And for him to start at, his journey at Savannah State and end up over in Canada playing and possibly have an opportunity to play on the All-Star team. I mean, that says, a lot about him. And hopefully he does well and give Savannah State a shout out at the All-Star game.
All right, man. Good point. And which I share this with y'all also. I sent him a message and asked him for him to come on the show. So that he said he down coming on the show. So eventually we'll have him on the show too. And Coach Rob Bryant, what's your thought?
Well, and I'll say this. I agree with DeLoach in that what we've got to start doing, and I've been doing this more often in recent time, is realize that our HBCUs have equal talent as our PWIs, and not only Savannah State, but Jackson State. Look at what Deion Sanders is doing. Not to change the subject, but start looking at our children, our students at our HBCUs. They're just as talented, if not more talented, than our students at the PWIs. It's just that when you don't give resources to the HBCUs, they can't compete at the PWI level. So if you give us PWI resources, they can give you the same visibility. So I am with that.
All right. And so Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey.
You clean it up?
Yeah, man. It's gonna be smelling like all cat. But
Lord fix it.
You know what? I always say, hey, prime example. Look at Shannon Sharp. Did anybody ever think that this little boy from Savannah State College would be where he at now in the Hall of Fame? Nah, it's not where you start at, it's where you finish. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of the young man. You know what I'm saying? And like Coach said, and Coach Brian said too, it's some bad boys right now in black college, schools. It is. So we need to look out for it. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of them. Savannah State proud of them. And hey, we good. And I want to say this in what Shannon Sharp has said on this show. And maybe Jesus, I ain't trying to change this up, but maybe Jesus may know more about this. What's the deal with he trying to give Savannah State millions of dollars and having some issues? I don't know.
Well, it's the same thing just like when Jawan came on, and that again, folks, Shannon wanted to have the money dedicated to a specific line, and the folks there did not want to do that. And so he was like, hey, I'm not giving anything up. I wanted to go directly to this source, and that's why I wanted to fund that. And just like when Jawan came on last week, he said, hey, other HBCUs got paraphernalia tied to the Braves, but then it fell through the crack with Savannah State. And he was basically saying that I'm not trying to put Savannah State down, but it's just that's what happened. And so, and I tend to think that it depends on, and I've shared this before with people. I said that if you are not from Savannah State, or if you're not from Savannah, you don't have the type of feeling that people should have about Savannah State and work on behalf of the school. And so I just put it out there like that. Say, if you're from Savannah, you understand Savannah State's importance. If you went to Savannah State, you understand the importance. But if you just come in, you ain't got that same thing. No matter how people try to tell it. Coach Rob Brown, Coach Bernard Brown, are you okay? You know.
Yeah, let me jump in on this real quick, Bernard, because I do fundraising at Clemson. I'll be very clear about that. Anytime what Jesus is talking about is what you call a restricted gift. So Shannon comes in and says what you just said. I want to contribute X amount of dollars, but I want to have a restriction on it. I want to have it designated. Anybody who turns down any money is an idiot. And I don't hold my tongue for anybody. So anytime you have a president or anybody who's going to turn down millions of dollars to make that institution stronger is an idiot. And I don't care who don't like it. What happens is if you designate that $1 million or whatever amount it is to X program, you now have freed up money to reallocate somewhere else. So what you have is individuals who do not A, know how to do finance, or B, who do not know how to fundraise. So we have a problem there. And so I think what you got to do is you got to put people in place to understand that, Rob DeLoach might come in and say, I want to give $50,000, but I want to give $50,000 to a very specific funnel of a program. And he has that right. I'm not, what do I look like turning down money? So we got to do a better job. And I've told Savannah State alumni this. Start being mindful of who you put in that president seat and watch who they're loyal to. Because either they're going to be loyal to you or the community, or they're going to be loyal to the people in Atlanta. What do you want to make? What choice do you think is better? So I'm going to leave it at that.
The opinions of Coach Robert Bryant are merely opinions of Coach Robert Bryant, not the opinion of Ebony sports reporters.
Look.
And we'll move on to this one right here. Again, Savannah State is happy. Steve Wilkes is now the interim coach for the Carolina Panthers. Former head coach for the football team at Savannah State, Coach Steve Wilkes, is now the interim coach for the Carolina Panthers. Coach Robert Bryant, what's your thoughts on that?
I love it. I think, again, we got to start, I think talent is equal across the board. I say give everybody a chance. And yeah.
Okay. And Coach Rob DeLoach, what's your thoughts with regards to, again, Savannah State is happy. Coach Steve Wilkes is now the head coach for the Carolina Panthers. What's your thoughts with regards to that, Coach Rob DeLoach?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. Once again, he gets to circle the wagon again. And most people don't even know that Steve Wilkes even coached at Savannah State, which is the sad part. But it's a great opportunity for him. I think he's a great coach. I don't know if he gets the head coaching job going forward because Carolina is in disarray. Mm-hmm. But, that's the life that they choose. They fire me for the kind of money they get paid, and I relocate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach Bernard Brown.
They find a quarterback.
Okay. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to Savannah State is happy that Coach Steve Wilkes, their former head coach at Savannah State, is now the interim head coach for the Carolina Panthers?
Hey, I want to sorry for my mishap and everything, but I'm gonna say this: they can get Jesus to coach that team, and they still ain't going nowhere. Congratulations for the young man. I'm proud of him, but that organization is just flat out. I don't think. I hope he get the head coaching job, but I don't think he will. I think they need to change. To be honest, this is my opinion, and not the opinion of every sports reporter. I think they need to change ownership and rewrap that whole organization. At the end of the day, that's my opinion. But yeah, good. Hey, little fella, for the rest of the season, get a win. Really get a win.
That man said,
Coach Rob DeLoach, you said what?
No quarterback. They better bring Cam Newton back.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta hate on Cam Newton, man. I think Cam Newton comes to the Falcons.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
Y'all got real quiet.
They got 3 quarterbacks, can't make one.
Man. I like Marcus Mariota. Get that man a little break. Y'all gave Matt Ryan sorry behind what? How many years?
So now we move on to something called pettiness. Pettiness. Monday Night Football pettiness. What did you think when they played Future when Russell Wilson was warming up doing the stick for Monday Night Football when the Raider Nation did that?
I love it.
Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts on that right there? On that pettiness?
Hey, to be honest, I hope. Hey, I guess it didn't motivate Wilson because man, they suck, man. They playing. They could have played Future, New Edition, Mariah Carey, or anybody, and it still would have been, that organization. Hey, you know what? Hey, y'all know what? Javon, Jesus, and Rob. Hey, they can play whatever they want to play. You got to realize Wilson still got the prize. He still got the prize. Sierra, he still got the prize.
My goodies.
Hey, he don't care. He still go home to Sierra, her fine self. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, touchdown.
To Raider Nation, I apologize for the statement that came out of Coach Bernard Brown's mouth. To Raider Nation, Silver and Black Attack, I apologize on behalf of us right now. Coach Robert Bryant, what's your thought on this pettiness?
I love it. I like a little bit of foolishness here and there. It wasn't over the top. It was fun. I mean, it's called competition. So hey. I mean, they got the results they wanted. So, it is what it is.
All right. Coach Rob DeLoach, on this pettiness, what's your thoughts with regards to the Monday Night Football that they try to throw Future out there? Sierra's former man, baby daddy.
Yeah.
You said
it was better. It was better than the game.
Okay. All right.
But Russell gonna have the last say so because I heard today that Future is he being charged with the RICO Act. So
oh my God. No.
So Russell's still gonna have the bag and he's still gonna have Sierra. So
you got the bag and the hag. Oh, I ain't saying. All right, we gotta do a commercial tomorrow. Jesus, we gotta do a commercial, I think.
Yeah, and the opinion of Coach Robert Bryant just now was merely his opinion and not the opinion of Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Rob DeLoach. It might be an opinion of Julius Hall and Al Pompey, but we don't know.
All right, now we got to take a break. We're going to come back to you in 1 minute. Better shop now.
We are back. We are back. Great commercial and something I need to share. When we bring on Donald Rutledge, who plays for the Winnipeg Bombers, we're going to get something straight and get something clear right now. Coach Julius Hall will not be able to use my people to try to get some game tickets, like if it's to the Grey Cup, going to Canada, or the All-Star game, any of that. Coach Julius Hall will not be allowed to do that like he did with Juwan. That we will not allow that to occur. Coach Rob Jiggy, don't think that you got the inside track, because now I'm entitled to have a platinum and a gold T-shirt, but I'm going to leave that alone for another conversation, another day. Coach Rob Jiggy.
He got
man, you gonna get a plain white.
We move on to another Monday night situation. What is being said that it is time to stop blaming Russell Wilson. Coach Rob Jig, what's your thoughts on that? They say it's now time to stop blaming Russell on the performances that are going on with regard to the Broncos, and some will probably go back to Seattle.
Well, part of it is, most of these superstar quarterbacks don't play in the preseason. They don't practice a lot, so they don't really get in the rhythm. And then he's going to a whole new organization, whole new playbook, trying to get timing with his receivers. It just doesn't look good right now. But hopefully by the second half of the season, they'll have some type of camaraderie that doesn't make Russell look so bad. It's basically looking like he's never played quarterback before. Now, it may be because they're playing future music, but hopefully he can overcome that and get back to Russell Wilson we used to see.
All right. So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regard to this? That some are saying you gotta blame Russell. Basically, people are trying to say don't blame Russell, but now some folks say it's probably time to stop blaming Russell. Well, Coach Bernard Brown went off the air with us. So, Coach Robert Bryant, what's your thoughts with regard to that?
Well, I think the Loach hit it right on the head. You got one thing about anything that we do, people fail to forget context matters. And context matters means we can always analyze stuff based on one aspect of a situation. But like he said, you got a new playbook, you got a new environment, you got a new coaching staff, you got a new teammate, you got this man move. You got a lot of different contextual issues that have shifted his mentality, that has shifted his way of being. And so when you take the context into consideration, give a man about 2 or 3 years to adjust, like Marcus Mariota. Give him about 2 or 3 years to adjust and see what happens, So I think that's what it is.
So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regard to this? Again, people are saying take the gloves off. We now can blame Russell.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna blame Russell. I say it's an adjustment. And coach trying to run and what Russell is trying to do ain't working out. I mean, he don't have no receiver. He ain't got no offensive line. They're gonna get that brother killed. And I don't think it's gonna take 3 years because he don't want Super Bowl should have had 2. I think adjustment is not gonna be this year. It'll be next year. Because right now I think this season probably very much over. So it's an adjustment, but is the offense they're running now, Coach and Coach Jesus is not the offense for him. So that's why he having a very difficult time, and he not getting protected. And what Wilson, he let him go down the field. He ain't got nothing but cheerleaders downfield to catch the ball. He ain't got no wide receiver. So that's my opinion.
All right. So we now move on to the last Monday Night Football segment, and this one is tied to Troy Aikman, who said it's time to take the dresses off. Stop with the dresses. Stop with the dresses. Troy Aikman called it out. Basically, he's saying, hey, stop. Take off the dresses. Stop the stuff. Stop the foolishness. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Bernard Brown?
Hey, I agree totally. Really, man, take that dress off of Brady. Take them all over corner. Man, they ruining the game. They did this a couple years ago, and now they just ruining the game, man. You out in here and great quarterback. And if your lineman can't protect you, take them out. And what happened to Atlanta this past weekend was a disgrace. Absolutely disgrace. Ain't nothing but Tom Brady and the master commissioner of the NFL got a lot to do with this. Trust me. You can't touch Brady. You can't touch. Take the dresses off. I agree with him. Take the dresses off, man, and let the boys play, man. Come on.
And so, Coach Rob Bryant, people are mad with Troy Aikman that he made that statement, take the dresses off. So what's your thoughts on that? What Troy was throwing out there?
I say take the dresses off, like Bernard saying, the bras. Next statement.
The bras too.
All right. So okay, we'll move on. Coach Rob Jiggy, what's your thoughts with regards to Troy Aikman and the heat? Some people trying to throw at him for making that comment.
Man, hey, if Troy would still be in the league if they had took the dresses off all the concussions he suffered. So Troy knows exactly, how it feels to be back there. And I think that the league is just trying to find their way to figure out how to take, these franchise quarterbacks, which I think they're going about it the wrong way. Especially if you hit Tom Brady. I think Wilborn was saying if you're black, you can't hit Tom Brady. So he went to a whole nother level earlier this week. But
Wow.
I mean, they got to figure out, how these guys at 300-something pounds running as fast as they are, and their job is to get the quarterback down on the turf or the grass. There's no easy way. There's no recliner. There's no book that say, hey, touch him and lay him down here. No, it's football. It's a contact sport. And a great point was made that, hey, if your offensive line can't protect them, don't blame the guy that's making the play. You get a better offensive lineman. Matter of fact, they should find the offensive lineman for letting him get hit 15 yards.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And so we now move on to this right here. The worst penalty ever. Your thoughts with regard to this? What happened with Atlanta and Tom Brady? And why was this not shown to say when someone like Cam or Michael Vick or even Randall Cunningham and Steve McNair? Why is that not shown? The worst penalty ever. And your thoughts with regard to quarterbacks like those? Coach Rob Jiggy.
Well, they always say that we were running quarterbacks, so that was the excuse of why the black quarterbacks get hit like that, because they never consider pocket passes. So they always say that we would run, so we should be able to take that type of licking. It's always been their go-to. I mean, Lamar Jackson's been through it. Michael Vick went through it because they said we were running quarterbacks, so it was free reign on us.
All right, Coach Bernard Brown, the worst penalty call, the first penalty call ever, and your thoughts with regard to how that impacted quarterbacks like we know, like Cam, Lamar, Michael.
Hey, my opinion is not opinion of Ebony Sports Reporter. I want to get this out. At the end of the day, that was the most racist call in American history. At the end of the day. You know what? Because Brady making the NFL money. Brady making the money, Roger Goodell making the money, and Rodgers, all these white cars making the money. We got 12 black quarterbacks in the NFL right now, and I believe most of them started. I guarantee you, if they would have slung, you see they didn't say nothing about that boy in Miami. Now that was a killing.
Damn, that's where I was going.
Yeah, that was a killing right there. They killed that boy. He hit that ground so hard that his fingers and stuff looked like it was paralyzed. And you just hit him.
Coach Robert Bryant, Coach Bernard Brown got the floor. You can just wait, Coach Robert Bryant. Let Coach Bernard Brown speak. Okay. Oh my God.
I got passion about it. I agree with
God.
Yeah.
Continue, Coach Bernard Brown, please.
Well, thank you, Jesus. Hey, but at the end of the day, he did not. He hit him, and he didn't roll on him, and he got up. That's. I'm telling you right now. As long as Brady is in the league right now, they're gonna protect him because he bringing money. Because these white folks they don't have no more other quarterback left. That's just my opinion. It was a bad call. I think Atlanta needed approach. It was a bad call. I mean, it was a money call. It was a money call.
And Coach Robert Bryant, what's your thoughts with regard to this worst penalty call ever? And also, they indicate that Brady may even kick at him afterwards.
Well, I totally agree with Bernard, and I'm gonna take a little further. You go back, and I was going right there with it, Bernard. Tua was damn near paralyzed. Not only was he paralyzed, but y'all misdiagnosed, and it was like a oops. But let's go over. Let's take it a little further. Deloach, you're gonna enjoy this. Let's look at Jumbo Fisher with his sorry ass. Excuse my language, but Kevin Sevlin, come on now. The standards are different. And I get tired of us as a nation But the thing about it goes back to this money talks. I want y'all to name me one NFL owner of color. There we go. So the standards are different.
Condoleezza Rice.
Man, please, I don't count her. Standards are different. But she ain't no primary owner. She can't make no calls. She can't call no shots. She ain't no Jay-Z or Beyonce, so sit down. The problem is this. We got to stop allowing that foolishness because at the end of the day, the NFL combine, the draft ain't nothing but another way of slave trade. So I'm going to leave it at that, but I agree with Bernard. Bullshit, excuse my language, but that aggravates me when we continue to do that. But I'm leaving it alone.
My boy.
We do not use profanity on every spoken recording.
I said it.
So next, this is no close to the Gaza. Next, and it's so fitting that when you said that, I just said that you need to be taken to the woodshed. So now, Coach Robert Bryant, who needs to be taken to the woodshed in football or in basketball? What's your thoughts on that? Who needs to be taken to the woodshed? Because y'all know I happen to go to the woodshed.
On me? Oh my God, how long we got?
Yeah.
Right now, the number one woodshed person, I'm gonna say, let me see.
If you want to throw in baseball, that's fine too.
Well, no, we're gonna do this here. I'm gonna say Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones. And I'm gonna say this here. Jerry, quit being a micromanager. Grow some. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Go sit down somewhere. You about 105 years old and you right here trying to run a 20-year-old game. Go sit down somewhere. Go find you a somebody to lay up with or something. Get you something. Go get you something. Do something with yourself, Jerry.
Okay. Jerry Jones. Coach Bernard Brown, who should be taken to the woodshed, in your opinion?
I think Kevin Durant need to be going to the woodshed. I think he need to go to the woodshed. What for his name? Trying to trade. The guard they trying to trade.
Coach Bernard Brown, you're going in and out this season.
Man, I done messed up my house. I build this wall. See, y'all can't have.
Keep talking.
Hear me now?
It was getting a little better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I done spilled something on my foot and it's messed up. But I think Kevin Durant need to go to the woodshed, and the young fella that they're trying to trade for the LA Lakers. What his name? Jesus? I forgot his name offhand.
You're not
the point guard.
You're not talking about Russell, are you?
Yeah, Russell. Yeah.
Russell.
Yeah, Russell Westwood. Russell did some foul thing this past on their last game that he was disrespectful, and I think they need to trade him probably Monday. They need to trade him Monday. Because if it start off right there in preseason and you 1-4 and you start this nonsense where they got to make.
All right. Coach Bernard Brown dropped his call, his link dropped. So we can move to you, Coach Rob Jiggy. Who should be taken to the woodshed?
Brett Favre.
Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he need to go in the basement.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. After that comment he made about what happened, yeah, he need to go to the woodshed, and they need to put a mask around his eyes so he can't see and get a beat down.
Okay. Strong words on a powerful situation that has occurred. Brett said he did not know. He wasn't aware of all that. But yes, so Coach Rob Jiggy just put it out there about Brett Favre. So we now move on to this next topic matter. Saquon Barkley. Is he the best in the NFL as a running back? Saquon Barkley. I know that someone's going to be a little prejudicial about this. And so, again, somebody's going to be a little prejudicial. Bernard Brown, how are you?
I'm sorry. I done
Oh,
messed up. I need to call my cable people in the morning. I done spilled something all over the place.
It's all good. So we're gonna go back to you because we want to go ahead and hear you. Who should be taken to the woodshed?
He didn't pay his bill.
Russell Westbrook. Seriously, I mean, what he did the other night at that game was disrespectful. They called him the huddle, and he's staying out, and people was Anthony and LeBron was trying to bring him in. I think I'm be serious. I think they should trade him Monday before the season starts, because if you don't get rid of that situation now, it's gonna linger on through the whole season. And you think you 1-4 during the preseason, you're gonna be 1-88. Trust me, they got some issues in there, man. They should have made it that trade. They got some problems, so they need to go to the woodshed. The Los Angeles Lakers need to go to the woodshed, and Kevin Durant need to go to the woodshed too, because those are my woodshed people, and beat the hell out of them.
ATR does not condone hazing. It is a non-hazing organization.
So we move on to this right here. Saquon Barkley. We know somebody's going to be a little prejudicial, but we hope they're not prejudicial. And we said, y'all share. Saquon Barkley, is he the best running back in the NFL? Saquon Barkley, is he the best? Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, I'm glad you asked me that question, Jesus. I was waiting for this. I don't think he's the best in the NFL, but I think he's playing better than anybody else. I think the New York Giants is really blocking for him. They opening those holes, and he's healing. You know, he's coming off that injury, and I think this year going to be his year. But I'm telling you right now, I think the Dallas Cowboys got the two combination best running back so far that's going. Dallas running game and their defense is keeping them where they at now. So Cooper or whatever his name is, don't get a big head now. The running game and the defense is helping you. But far as your boy, I think he's the best running back now going forward, because he's doing this thing. He's doing this thing. I got to give him that credit. The line is blocking for him. But he was a bad boy before he got hurt. So I think he's right there, Jesus. I think he's right there, number one so far.
All right. Coach Rob Bryant, what's your thoughts? Is Saquon Barkley the best running back in the NFL?
Really?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I got chastised earlier. I don't want to get chastised no more. But I'm going to tell you this here. The best running back in the NFL depends on what Bernard said. What does the protection look like? So, if you ain't, again, you know, hell, we could all say Tom Brady's the best, but when you cheat for him, yeah, I'm going to be the best. I ain't said that. Oh, Lord, I'm going to get in trouble. I said it. I did say it. So, the best running back going to be the one who got the best protection, who got the best scheme, who got the best setup, who got the best teammates. So, touchdown right there.
Right. Coach Rob Jiggy, is Saquon Barkley the best running back in the NFL? Oh boy, wait, hold up, Coach Rob Jiggy. You can't see the Julius Hall said Dallas is garbage. As soon as Dak comes back, it's over. So
man, listen.
Yeah, look.
What's the other baby name?
Not the pillow talk.
Coach Rob Jiggy, if I need to take you off speaker, I can take you off speaker.
Come on, that man. Come on, that man. I'm man.
Yeah.
Do we need to take you off speaker, Coach Rob Jiggy?
Yeah.
All right. So that I'm saying, so Saquon Barkley, is he the best NFL running back?
No, we got the two-headed monsters, the best running backs in the NFL right now. It's not just one. I mean, Saquon is okay, but he played in the NFC East, and we've already held him hostage. And the game of running backs is kind of extinct, but right now, as long as our offensive line is pretty good, we can go with the two-headed monsters.
And to America, we told you all that there'll be at least one of the coaches that will be prejudicial. It is Coach Rob Jiggy. Here's Coach Rob Jiggy. So we move on. So what's your thoughts with regard to MLB baseball playoffs right now? What is your thoughts with regard to MLB playoffs right now, Coach Rob Jiggy? What you think? What you seeing so far?
Dr. Mo, can you hear me?
Yes,
Well, as long as the Dodgers are still playing and the Yankees in, I'm not really concerned about anybody else. Those are the two mega organizations in Major League Baseball, and I'm looking forward to them being in the World Series.
All right. Coach Julius Hall's going back to Derrick Henry is the best. And so we'll say this to Jawan. Did you hear what Coach Rob Jiggy just said, Jawan? Understand that, Jawan. That's why I was telling you, Jawan. That's why I said we cannot trust them, Jawan. So we now go to Coach Rob Bryant. What's your thoughts with regards to the playoffs right now in Major League Baseball?
Hey, I'm gonna go with Julius Hall here, and I'm gonna say the Braves all the way. But guess what though? Hey, I'm gonna shift it real quick because I know you ain't gonna talk about this, but Tennessee gonna beat Alabama. Now, next person.
Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to the playoffs right now and with regards to the Major League Baseball playoffs?
Hey, you done lost his mind on this show, man. I don't know. Jesus, you need to talk to him. I think the Yankees, you know, they're playing good ball. I think Seattle blew that one. They was up 7-3 and they let Houston come back. I think Dusty did a good job of adjustment, what he made to win that. The Dodgers, they'll be there. Did Atlanta? I think the Atlanta won. So I think this Major League, man, this you know what they say? They're making more money now in the Major League right now than they did in a long time. They done signed a new deal with another sponsor. Hey, even though they don't have too many brothers, but man, the Major League is doing the right thing. Between the Major League and the NBA, it's good. The NFL need to clean their act up. That's just my opinion, Jesus, y'all. They need to clean their act up.
All right. And we now move on to the swag. Swag respect, Dion. Swag respect. Not just swag respect, it's swag respect. What's your thoughts with regard to that, Coach Bernard Brown? Swag respect.
Hey, you know what? Dion doing a great job. Eddie George, he brought it, Grambling State, he brought the WAC on the map. And man, I love watching those boys, man. This is the first time in a long time that I don't even watch college NCAA football. I watch black college football. You know, because most of those guys playing that ball, they're gonna be in the NFL. And I guarantee you, out of 10 of them, they're gonna be in the top 100 first round. So give you, even though they're giving credit to Dion, that's good. But Eddie Robinson, Grambling State, put it on the map. That's my opinion.
All right. So we now move on to Coach Rob Jiggy. What's your thoughts with regards to swag respect? Swag respect.
Man, until they beat the MEAC, they just the swag. Carolina State is still the reigning champions.
Okay. Even though I'm representing the swag with Prairie View A&M, but okay. So Coach Rob Bryant, what's your thoughts with regards to swag respect?
Lord, I am a product of a PWI predominantly white institution, several of them, but I am always going to honor and support what my family, my mother, father, not what too, which are HBCUs. And so I think NFL, going back to Bernard and what I said earlier, I'm going to support every conference that produces HBCU athletes, which are going to be just as equal as our PWI athletes. And that's what I said. I said it. So it's all about HBCU love. I ain't going to go there.
Okay.
Bernard and Deloach went low and I went high.
Okay. All right. So we now move on to this with regards to, we know that there'd be one coach that is prejudicial regarding this matter. And so it stands like this today, that you have someone who is an alum of University of Texas. Again, he's an alum. And he went and said, yo, Venables, you need to watch yourself. Kevin Durant said, watch your mouth, Venables, watch your mouth. What's your thoughts about that, Coach Rob Bryant?
Well, you know, it is what it is. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's all I got to say about
it. All right. Coach Rob Jiggy, what's your thoughts with regard to Kevin Durant standing up for Texas, letting Venables know, hey, check this out. Watch yourself.
Venables coaches at Oklahoma, so I don't know why Kevin Durant will go off on Venables when he played basketball at Texas. Venables basically, if we talk about the same article, he basically talked about if you don't want to be here, you know, he'll help you see the dope. In regards to Kevin Durant commenting on Venables, I mean, I don't see. I mean, they whooped them. Texas beat them 49-0. I mean, hell, there's nothing else need to be said. Venables got this ain't Clemson. He got to bet against ball players out there. But maybe next year, if they play against each other, he might have a chance to get some revenge. But ass whooping is ass whooping.
Wonderful.
Kevin Durant is a proud UT alum. That's what it is. It's just anything tied to Oklahoma. You know, he's just a proud alum. That's what he represents.
My God.
So we now move on to the sweepstakes for Victor. The sweepstakes now for Victor is now beginning. People say they've been impressed with Victor and what Victor has been doing. Coach Rob Jig, what's your thoughts with regards to this? What do you foresee probably for some of those teams in the NBA with regards to not having the sweepstakes of Victor Wembanyama?
Well, last time I checked, it's 5-on-5. It's not 1-on-5. So it'd just be one piece of the puzzle. And, you know, if he get in the league and he ain't going to be LeBron James or Kobe or Michael Jordan, I mean, he'd be serviceable. Hell, he's 7'4" with 8-foot wingspan. You know, getting in the right team. And, you know, the NBA is just like the NFL now. It's real soft. So, hell, he may be a GOAT at 7'4".
All right. So, Coach Rob Bryant, what's your thoughts with regards to this?
I'm gonna be able to top that when I think about right now. What this brother say him? Oh Lord, go back, rewind.
We have Coach Julius Hall saying KD should shut up and play basketball. Why y'all got hit? Then Coach Rob Deloach saying exactly. He is a proud Texas alum. Oh my God.
No, he left after 1 year. He didn't graduate, so they don't consider him.
Not like P. Diddy.
They say if you matriculate, if you take one credit out, you are an alum of the school.
That's right. P. Diddy is a Howard alum.
So, but that's what Coach Rob Deloach got to be all technical, and I got my air quotes, Coach Deloach. I got him up. Y'all like to be all technical. Y'all bougie people. That's what y'all like to be. But anyway,
well, hell, I got several. I'm alumni of several.
I'm alumni Howard. Y'all even know that.
Oh Lord. Okay, yeah, that's right. And you can sell it. That's right. You are alum. Coach Rob Deloach is an alum of Savannah Christian. Just let y'all know that he's a alum of Savannah Christian.
He's alum of Jenkins.
I never wore the plaid. and my sweater tucked in.
It was a cardigan, wasn't it? It was a cardigan.
Yeah.
You had loafers.
And it tucked in his khakis.
Yeah.
It penny loafers.
Yeah. The brown penny loafers. No place to put your penny. Jamal had tassels.
Look, and a skirt. Oh Lord.
But we'll move on since again because we see they're about to try to descend. They're about to try to descend, and we wish Coach Julius Hall was here, but he's out gallivanting. Coach Al Pompey, he's around here doing God who knows what. Just to let y'all know, Coach Al Pompey doing God know what, and then Julius Hall, he's gallivanting. So we wish he was here. But Monty Jones, when it said Stetson Bennett, yo, get him out of there. Anybody else be a better quarterback? What's your thoughts on that, Coach?
Crazy.
Wow. Wow, Coach Rob, right? We were coming to you first. Wow, you getting
Why
offended
y'all
by that?
Stetson Bennett just beat the brakes off of Alabama? Y'all, Stetson Bennett probably is the best. Y'all about to be real mad. Is the best quarterback right now in college football. Are y'all a fool?
What?
Really?
Yeah, this show
Really?
this show. We got 4 minutes left.
Come on, man. Now, look here. What y'all gonna say when Tennessee tap Alabama tail this weekend? What y'all gonna say then? Oh, Stetson Bennett must be the best quarterback in there. Yeah, I said it here. Come on, man. Really?
So, Coach Rob Jiggy. So, Coach Rob Jiggy, what's your thoughts on that? Again, Bomani said Stetson Bennett ain't all of that. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's time for him to move on. It's time for Stetson Bennett to move on. He's been there 7 years. They got other guys that is ready to step in. And just so you know it, that Tennessee will probably beat Alabama this weekend, and the excuse they're going to have is that their quarterback is hurt. So we're going to see.
Okay. All right. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regard to Bomani Jones saying that, hey, listen, Stetson Bennett for UJ ain't all of that? So what's your thoughts on that?
Hey, they're the number 1 team in the country, right? So at the end of the day, that's the last time I checked. It's a team. Hey, Georgia got a team. They got a defense. They got an offense. They got a team. It's not long as Georgia got that quarterback there. They're telling him, don't lose the game. Don't make no mistake to lose the game. And we'll be okay. So that's what it is. He all right, but it's still number 1. At the end of the day, that's my opinion. And he was trying to say that the Florida quarterback, they should have had the Florida part. At the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. So he like Cole said, he need to go ahead and retire and but at the end of the day, Georgia's still number 1 until somebody beat him. Then we'll have that conversation about the quarterback later.
All right.
I can walk off. Just drop me.
And then some Pittsburgh Steelers fan just calling me on the phone. I'm like, I just had to hang up on. I don't know what that's about. But okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
About a lot of quarterbacks.
So Jamie Gillen, known as the Scottish Hammer, who's a punter for New York Giants, he went and gave a shout out to his HBCU, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, who are called the Golden Lions. He gave a shout out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I was informed we need to do a commercial right now. We have a commercial.
We gotta go. Somebody will go close it out, cuz.
Okay. All right. I don't want to have an issue with Coach Julius Hall to say that I did not, because he told me there's going to be 2 commercials running. I apologize. So with regard to the Scottish Hammer, well, we'll skip the Scottish Hammer because he gave a shout out to our wonderful fellow HBCU, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. But then we'll go to the very last thing. Since again, we're closing it down. Draymond. What's your thoughts with regards to Draymond? Who got worse situation? Oh, excuse me, not worse. Who needs help more? Draymond, or Antonio posted stuff with Giselle and other things like that. Like he sided with her against Tom. So who is it? Draymond fighting Jordan, or with the guy? And he's not saying he need to take a break, or do we get help for Antonio Brown? Yeah. And we go to Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, I think they need to get help for both of them, especially Tony. But Draymond is spending his last year with the Golden State Warrior. The little young boy Poole. I think Draymond was out of pocket. I think Draymond is a hypocrite, because when he was on U2, he said when Poole came in camp, Poole talking noise and everything, and they went to Draymond and said, "Hey, you need to tell Poole to cut it out." He said, "Nah, man, don't tell him to cut it out. Say, hey, let him be him." Now all of a sudden, this year is a totally different story. He was talking noise to him. Now he went in and punched the man in the face. So Draymond need help. Draymond need to get, this is last year with the Warrior, And believe me, if that was my brother, and he hit my brother in the face, trust me, it would be a different story. It would be looking at a different story at the end of the day. Trust me, there's no way in hell I'm going to let a grown man hit my brother in the face and nobody don't do nothing. Really? Really?
Okay. And that's what some people say, that Jordan's family is not happy also. And so now we move on to Coach Rob Bryant. What is your thoughts with regards to Draymond? Is it Draymond and his issue, or is it Antonio and his issues?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Bernard on that one. I think you know, I'm one thing about me. I my number one thing with folk is loyalty, and so Bernard hit that on the head. It's a you got. I'm big on loyalty. I mean, that's just the bottom line. If you ain't, especially with family, loyalty is a big thing, and so I think he summed that up.
All right. And Coach Rob Jiggy, what's your thoughts with regards to Draymond or Antonio? And if it's Draymond, will he be around, or will the Warriors be able to basically get back to the title? Will they get back to the championship? Or is it Antonio? And will we see him back in the NFL at some point, sometime? What's your thoughts on this, Coach Rob Jiggy?
No, AB is trying to stay relevant. He's just doing shit that's crazy to get some attention. His days are done.
Yeah.
In response to Draymond, every chance I saw him, we would be going at it. Even if they traded me, we'd be going at it until I actually got tired.
That's a good one, Coach. Yep.
All right.
He was out of pocket, man. He was out of pocket.
So that has been Ebony Sports Reporters Week. I guess we can play the commercial now, as we saw. What did Coach Julius Hall say? What was that he?
Is my BU butt his butt cake. I'm trying to be funny, but
all right, okay. So again, we'll close out. Glad to have you on Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Robert Bryant, Coach Rob Jiggy. And who will win this weekend out of Clemson and Florida State? What's your thoughts on that as we close out, Coach Robert Bryant?
Well, and y'all know, I'm actually athletic director, Robert Bryant. So I'm a little, I own y'all. I own all. But I have worked with Florida State. I am an employee and a proud supporter of Clemson Tigers. Right now, I think Florida State is really rebuilding back. I'm really proud of my Florida State folks. Go Noles. But this weekend here, as Corso say, the Tigers going to win. It is what it is. I think Dabo got the secret.
Coach Bernard Brown, who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Clemson or Florida State?
I'm gonna go with an upset. Florida State playing some good ball. I'm gonna go with an upset. To be honest, who Clemson played this year? They ain't played nobody really.
Hold up now.
So I'm going with Florida State, and that's all I'm gonna say.
We just told Wake Forest at the last moment now.
And so
Wake Forest, come on.
So,
me and Jamar and all us can get a team and beat Wake Forest.
That's why I fired them last year. I fired them.
So, Coach Rob Jiggy, how many tackles would Kalen DeLoach have in the game?
8.
8. Okay, you're saying 8 for Florida State. Kalen DeLoach will have 8 tackles, and if he does not, then that gives us the right to come and put some pain on Coach Rob Jiggy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure.
So again, we appreciate everybody. Coach Al Pompey, we sending love out to you, brother. Coach Juju Hall sending a love out to you, but more directly to your wife, because Dr. Tanya Howard Hall birthday is today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So again, that's what they're doing. Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Robert Bryant, Athletic Director Robert Bryant, Coach Rob Jiggy. We out of here. We see y'all next week. Peace in the house.
like this. I 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 like this.
What's up, boy?